Something to
However,
research.
Leva could identify, and we could try and identify it the next day.
You could.
Probably, maybe a
let's
detect
do that.
magic on top of that to see if you can
Yeah.
before you cast identify.
Only okay. If you cast identify, only the rod, the flanged rod, detects as magical.
Alright.
Okay. Well, let's go through the rigmarole of doing it.
Okay.
Who's gonna
Do we need to open the other chest first?
Yeah, let's open the other one first.
You don't need to open it, but before you do that, if you pick up the flanged rod, you notice that there are golden studs on the side.
Did they look like they insert into the rod?
It's hard to tell.
I'm for identifying. Trying to identify it.
Yeah. But are we gonna open the other box first?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Didn't I fail to open that one?
You did, but since you successfully opened this one, I'll give you another chance because you know more about how it works.
Would that be a plus or minus, so to speak?
It would be a minus to your normal roll.
Could I rest a day and get called upon faith before I do this?
Sure. I mean, well, that's up to everyone else. Do you want? Are you gonna insist that he open it now?
That's fine. No, that's fine. If he wants to take a break, I'm sure it was very tense for all of us.
I'm quite happy to just identify this one and do the other one another time.
Oh, wouldn't you need time to either?
Don't you need to wait till tomorrow, anyways?
Yeah, you gotta prepare it 8 hours.
You can get a bunch of identifiers ready for if he opens the second one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just memorize a whole roll. I'll have a detect magic as well.
Okay.
Was this one trapped as well?
We should assume.
You didn't. You don't know.
I have fine traps memorized as well.
Okay. First of all, the identify.
Who's gonna subtract the 100 gold for the peril?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Although, do you want to wait until we open this? Because you might be more than one item. You could use the identify on them, so you don't have to use 2 pearls.
Yeah, okay. Hurry up, do it!
Lafdul casts is call upon faith. He asks for Everin to assist him.
All right. Well, first of all, with detect magic on, do you want to wait to do the detect magic after you try to open this second chest?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna do the thing about detect use or.
I'm finding traps on this, and then I'm going to open it.
Okay, you're casting.
And then we're going to detect magic afterward if we succeed.
You're casting find traps first, right?
Yeah, on this chest.
Okay. Same thing. A specific sequence. At least I should be clear. At least one specific sequence will trigger a trap, and it's basically the same information that you got about the other one.
All right. Then I use call upon faith.
All right. What does that give you? 15%.
15% if I've been lawful to my priesthood deity, following my ethos.
All right.
And, well, that's up to you if you add that in or not. But yeah, it was a plus 15.
So if he's at 75 already...
Goes up to 90.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Yep. You're able to open this one.
Yes!
Good job, Lafdul.
All right. Same thing happens. It pops open in a similar way. And it's weird. I mean, you have no idea which is the top of these boxes, but the top that you were looking at opened on both of them.
I look at the puzzle box. I'm like, can I look at the inside of the box and see if it opens on all sides and it detects which side is facing up?
You can't tell. It is well beyond your craftsmanship ability in any skill that you have.
Well, I
Looking
don't
inside, is it possible to see if the internal volume is as big as it should be? In other words, could there be 2 boxes back to back?
No.
Right.
But the objects inside do not take up the full space. I mean, they rest on, like, red velvet that is molded to their shape and everything like that. So, like, they have places in there. And
Yeah.
Lafdul, you write down how to open each one, right?
Yeah, I said I was.
Yeah.
Writing it down. Well,
Okay.
I'm doing it on chalk unless someone gives me a
the second
quill.
one?
Inside the second one is a steel cylinder. It's about as long and thick as a human forearm.
Mm.
Oh.
And
That's
for
gotta be a
the
spyglass.
most part, it's solid steel. But one end is hollow, and it has odd geometric shapes cut into it.
Is it
Does it look like a
quiver or-
spyglass?
No, it is definitely not a
Or quiver?
spyglass. It's solid, except on one end.
So could it be
Detect magic.
What were you asking, Leva?
Could it be a quiver?
No, it's solid.
Oh,
No.
It's the hollow end is maybe only a quarter. Goes in maybe a quarter of the whole length, or less. And there's geometric shapes cut into the that end.
Does the staff fit into that?
No.
Or the flute or something?
No. Other
Detect
than those
magic.
geometric shapes, it's very plain.
Lafdul, you want to cast Detect Magic now?
Yeah, me
Is
and
there-
Lava both cast.
Is there any sort of progression to those geometric shapes?
No, not really.
I was wondering if you put something in there and you can view it from different angles or something. I don't know if I'm thinking about this the right way. You put like, I don't know, like a gem in there or something, and you can view it like from different angles. Sort of like, I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know. We don't know. Maybe it's magical.
Yeah.
Let's try and identify these things.
Well, use detect magic. We both got. I assume you've memorized one as well.
Is there anything else in there?
So yes, there is.
oh,
There is some more stuff in there.
Okay, let's let him tell us everything that's in there, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a scroll case. It's a leather scroll case. Opening. Do you want to open it?
Please.
Yes?
Yeah.
They can be
Everyone else said that they were opening it. So yes. you weren't quick enough. There's Lafdul. Inside are 2 sheets of parchment, very old, but they're a little bit brittle. Not so much that they like disintegrate when you pick them up or anything like that, but they're definitely very, very old. One appears to be a map, and the other appears to be a star chart.
That's interesting.
A map?
Another adventure that. Old was like, do they open the box?
Well, we should still go on about and look at why we felt this illusion
see what
at the end of last time.
Should we see what else is in the box?
Yes.
What else?
That's what's in the box.
That's what's in the
okay.
box.
Have Higgimus look at the star chart, because he has navigation now.
Does he?
It's the star chart.
Might be able to figure out what the star chart of.
I was joking.
Yeah,
I was joking that Auld would say roll a d20 and then say it's a star chart.
I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to tell you, it's a star chart. It's not a star chart of a sphere that he recognizes. I mean, he could use this to navigate if he got into the appropriate sphere. But
Yeah.
it's definitely
You
not
might wanna-
Brawl's crystal sphere.
Copy it
Okay.
onto a better, stronger parchment that won't break apart.
Tell
If
me
it's
on this
brittle.
on this long metal. What is it? Not the block with
It's a cylinder.
with 143. Is there a cover on the top, or is it just a metal thing?
It is just a metal cylinder resting in on this red velvet.
And it's in one piece. So there's nothing that can be unscrewed or anything.
Not as far as you can tell.
Are we gonna do?
What happens if I look into the end into the end that has a slight opening?
Well, if you put your eye right up against it, it's awfully dark.
How
You don't
about
see
we
anything special
cast
in there.
detect magic?
Okay, one of you going to cast Detect Magic, or both of you?
Lafdul has to. I reserved my spell slots for identify.
Okay.
Alright, I'll do them.
Lafdul, this cylinder does not detect as magical. Neither do the charts, the map, the scroll case, the flute, or the diadem.
Just the rod.
The rod does.
Can anyone else see the detect magic? Because it's just me.
It's just you, and it's not that It's not that things glow necessarily. You just get information. Since you're specifically
I perceive
looking
it.
at the rod, you know that is what is detecting as magic.
May I get a word in real quick?
Sure.
I'm not sure I got everything for the larger case. I have the red velvet. I'm guessing is just what the inside the case is lined with.
Yeah.
Okay. The long, thick staff of metal, mithril gold. Is that just the one item?
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's a something flange steel.
No. Oh, so that's the end of the rod.
Okay. So that's all one piece.
Yeah.
And then there's a mithril gemmed diadem, and then the flute.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's just those three items in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's what I was trying to get.
Yep. No problem.
So I guess Leva casts identify for the staff.
Well, first of all, the detect magic. You, Lafdul, detect.
It's only 30%.
Yeah, I know. I already rolled. I actually rolled for both of you, but I didn't realize that Leva wasn't casting it. What? It radiates combat and creation magic.
Ooh.
All right, so
tell
Leva's
the
going to
bar.
do identify.
Mm-hmm.
Got quite lucky with that.
All right.
But I was thinking about this pearl business. I think I probably have only half the gold of anyone else. Maybe someone else should spring up for the pearl.
I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
That's 20 platinum, right?
yes. Yeah, Leva. I mean, anytime that there is something to identify, and you're like, especially if you're pretty sure that you are not going to have any interest in using it, feel free to say, all right, who's paying for it?
Well, actually, I might have an interest in it, but I don't know. As far as okay, it's my own business now, how I spent my gold. But when I look at it and people say, "Oh, I don't know how to spend my gold," and
Yeah.
I'm looking at 1,400, and I say, "Oh shit, I need to buy a spell book soon."
Yeah.
It will cost me a BA much per page. Then I'm less likely to want to spend the gold.
And that is very, very, very reasonable. I will say that in the preparation for using this thing is 10 pounds. It is extremely unwieldy.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what level variation is. Okay. And yeah. All right. Okay. First of all, it is a despite being unwieldy and very heavy, the first power that you detect is that it is a weapon of some magical power in physical melee combat.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Oh,
all
it's
she
for
gets off
Higgimus.
Is that all she gets off the one pearl?
Not yet. I'm still rolling.
It's for Higgimus.
Okay.
Higgimus, listen up. It's probably a fire. It's probably a fire weapon.
I don't know.
Is it an actual quarterstaff, or is it an actual staff?
No, it's a rod.
Oh.
Rods
like
are
a rod of
usually a wizard weapon, right?
Is it like a rod of stroking or something?
It is. You also get the knowledge that it has the ability to paralyze.
Not a paralyzing weapon.
It also has the power to instill fear.
Mm-hmm.
It had 3 buttons on it.
And that's what you got.
I think.
That's what you got
Is
with one
that-
pearl. There's more
Is
stuff.
there's still more? Sure, I'll fork out another 20 platinum.
All right. I love it when it rolls the die behind the portraits. I wish I could set that to, you know, like where can the die actually go on the screen? That is okay.
Mithril's extraordinarily expensive, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
Unfortunately, she's not able to figure anything else out further with that second pearl.
Mm.
Well, we can put it aside for now until we figure out all the things it can do. I do want to check out the magic item shops to see if there's anything I can afford.
Yeah. Let's try to get this figured out while we're here. I'll toss her another one of my pearls.
All right.
If you're willing.
Are you willing, Leva?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Okay. It also has the power to necromantically restore the wielder's life at the expense of another creature.
Or a rod of lichdom.
Okay. Is that all she's...
Nope. I'm not done yet.
That was a hell of an item, whatever it is.
It also has... Oh, yeah. And I rolled this, too.
You rolled this up?
Yeah.
Good thing I didn't destroy the contents of the trap.
You detect that you discover that the studs on the side have different effects, and one of them has the ability to create a weapon of flame.
Nice.
Is it a weapon that can move by itself, or does it have to
You don't know.
wielded?
You don't know. You discover that another one of the buttons has the ability to create a very powerful melee weapon.
It's a 7th level sword spell.
And that's all you
If
get.
it is, that's
I think that's something for Braxon.
what you'd get it.
Yeah, it's
Me?
that is literally a wizard.
Yeah, it's a wizard's weapon.
It is a wizard's weapon.
You have no
We-
idea
what
how
would-
valuable that is.
Fire weapon, you said?
What do I do with a staff that can that can turn into a melee weapon?
No, it
It's
probably
not a staff,
conjures
it's a
one in your
rod.
other hand. It's probably create flame weapon in other hand, or something, or it conjures. a
It's
flame
about
weapon.
2 to 3 feet long, not like 5, 6.
Okay.
How does researching a magic item work?
I'm sorry?
How does researching a magic item work?
How does touching a magic item work?
Researching.
Oh, researching. You spend money and you take time.
How much
We
money?
could spend. Okay, now that we identified quite a bit of what this can do, we could spend some time researching and see if we can figure out like command words and such.
It sounds like a D&D version of a lightsaber.
I want to know if that.
No, he didn't.
There are 6 studs on the shaft, by the way. I'll point
Oh
that out.
dear God!
That is.
At,
How when it detects magic? How much does that radiate magic?
It was
Literally glowing.
Oh yeah. Well,
Wait, what the heck did we find? I just have to wait for a second.
I'm like, this is like worth at least like 50k to 100. Just as like a benchmark that I'm guessing at, if not more.
I'm guessing more. Do we want to find out more about this thing?
Yeah, I'd say we throw money at it.
What is it?
All right, I'll throw another pearl at it.
okay.
Oh no, I don't think we can identify more from it. We have to research it.
We can.
I never said that.
Oh,
We can
Did you miss
identify
it
more,
all,
but what we can also do is we could also spend, instead of spending more money on trying to identify it, we can research the item based on what we already know about it and see if we can come up with something more than relying on chance.
You were saying
I
something,
don't
Levin?
know.
Yeah, I was asking James Ockar whether he missed it all, or whether he only missed part of the description of the rod.
I missed pretty much everything about the rod. Because I got called away by my parents who needed my help with something.
Well, we can fill you in afterwards.
Okay.
we've just found like the money load of an item.
So anyway, one more pearl.
It's your pearl.
All right.
All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. Nope. Not yet. There. Nope. I was looking at the one. Okay. Well. Yeah. None of that worked. We weren't able to get any more information out of that identify spell.
All right.
How
Well, that's
much-
all my pre-bought pearls. So
How much would it cost to research do magic item research on it?
Whoa.
More than another pearl would cost for sure.
Yeah, but we could find out all the specifics of what it can do with the research. I imagine that, but
It's
how much-
basically similar to spell research. It takes time and money.
let's keep this away from the Elven Armada.
Yeah, hide it from everyone. Jesus Christ, that thing's valuable. What was that? What was that sacrifice creature? What was it?
Huh?
Sacrifice creature to resurrect itself.
What?
What?
Oh,
what was
no,
the
no,
effect?
no. It was you drain health from another creature to gain health.
Oh, vampiric touch.
No, like restore life for another creature.
Drain life.
Sacrifice.
I don't
Oh,
think it would kill on a whole outright kill a creature. You drain as much HP as you gain back. I think. I'm pretty sure from the description. What did you say? What it does again?
I was very vague. I said that it has the power to restore the user's life at the expense of another creature.
Mhm.
I was
I
very
wonder
vague.
whether you can, I wonder whether you can choose who the other creature is.
Probably.
that's going to be quite important to figure out.
All right.
You-
Well, maybe we should put back into this stuff back into the case, so it doesn't radiate magic all over brow. And
Yeah.
Well, I
do
would
some
only. I
research
mean,
on it?
only someone casting detect magic and like wandering around detecting magic would
Oh, okay. So it's
see
not like
that. Yeah, no. And,
stupid.
No,
Okay.
and it's not like glowing or anything like that. And anyway, as much as this is radiating magic, this is nothing compared to a helm, a spelljamming helm.
Mm. Tell me if I did learn Wizard's Lock, so could the whole group walk into a place that I locked with Wizard Lock, or would it just be me?
I believe you can designate people. It might be one per level, though.
So we could actually use a designated chest, and I lock it with Wizard Lock.
Isn't there a bank on Brawl?
Huh?
Isn't there like the equivalent of like a storage vault in Brawl?
No,
So
no,
where
no.
we can store for valuable stuff? No.
No, this isn't a gold box game. There is no vault.
Yeah, it doesn't have. Stop thinking I'm always thinking about gold box games. Damn it! They might be the only games that I've watched you play, but still.
I'd like to put it somewhere we have access to, quick access
Well,
to.
we could put it back in the box, right? And that box is pretty damn secure.
Yeah, if someone accidentally tries to open it, someone who tries to steal it, or there goes
Can
like.
we open it, Lafdul?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
can
wrote
reopen
down the combination.
Uh-huh.
So Lafdul, if
How
you could,
about you try and close the box without anything inside and reopen it before we decide to put stuff back into it?
I empty out the contents to make sure I don't lose too much. I do that.
Actually, you cannot set up a wizard lock to allow other people to pass.
Oh, okay.
I've
So it would
got
be-
knock that I bypass it. Me and you would have access to it.
yeah, Lafdul could use knock on the damn box now if he wanted.
Or
No.
she could
Because he
open
knows
it.
how it opens it.
I would not really allow knock to work on anything but the most basic of puzzle lock type thing, because that's way more complicated than that's kind of supposed to do, I think.
Well, I was just thinking. Well, I thought the limitation is he doesn't know how it opens.
Well, I'm using it to dispel the magical effect. Also suspend it, essentially.
Well, you've got the combination to these,
Yeah, but if she's casting Wizard Lock on it.
yeah, then it would be wizard locked and combination locked. When you close one of these things, it locks itself. It's not like you
Yeah.
can unlock it and leave it unlocked and just open it any time. You have to put the combination in every time.
Yeah, I put the combination in, then can I knock it?
No.
So
I mean,
it's
once you
off
put the
limits to me.
combination in, it pops open.
Well, if it's wizard locked on top of that, he's saying.
Oh, yeah, because you would be specifically using the knock on the wizard lock.
Yeah, then that's fine.
I mean, yeah,
how
if
long
that's what
does
you guys...
wizard lock? How long does wizard lock last? Forever, or is there a time limit?
Let me see. It's permanent. I mean, it can be
Dispelled.
dispelled or eliminated.
And knock only suspends it for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So, how about we put these things in a chest? on our ship or something, and
We'll put the staff
have it
back
locked there.
into the original box it was in, and then we'll put the rest of it in a different box. Do we want to take the velvet out as well?
I'd keep the velvet. I don't know.
The velvet lines it though, right?
Yeah.
It's part of the lining, so yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's put all of them back in their original boxes, and then let's put them in a chest until we decide what to do with it.
These boxes are way too big for a chest.
What I was suggesting is we put only the staff back in the box, and then we put the company funds into the other box. Right?
I could just see one of the crew members just messing around with it. He's just bored and drunk one day.
Can we not get like a footlocker or something?
I suppose Braxon could try and build you a box that's big enough, but it might not be as pretty as a box that a regular carpenter make.
And we put on "Do not touch" sign on them because like Lafdul said, fucking crew members messing with the box.
No, they won't. Not if we tell them not to.
And they haven't yet
They're just
anyway.
crew, though. They've got their own loyalties.
If Ald wants to make any of our crew into spies, he will have to give them all names
No, I don't have to give them all names.
to give us a fair chance to spot the spy.
The one with a name.
Do not touch. Totally nothing valuable inside, yeah.
Just put trapped on it.
I put trapped on it, like it's heavily trapped.
I mean, it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Yeah, we're putting the stuff back in.
I think here. No, listen to me. We only put the staff into the bigger box because that's where it came from, and then we put the company funds into the other box, right, for all the ship stuff. That way, it's probably the most secure lockbox we could ever think of.
The most self-destructive lockbox we could ever think of.
Yeah, the trap is still there.
All right. Yeah. So.
Old will specifically listen out to say, I'll just grab so-and-so money. Oh, you happen to press the key in the wrong sequence. You weren't paying attention that day.
Well, I already have a chest for our ship gold. Our company funds, I should say.
All right.
Let's see.
It was just a suggestion, but
No, that was a good suggestion.
Yeah, it's a good
we
suggestion.
could sell all the other items except for maybe the flute because unless Lava didn't speak up about it.
Well, I'm
think
thinking is that we should do research on this stuff here, because it could be like some sort of lost elven thingamabob, and we can, if we might be able to get a higher price for it if it's all together. Plus, if somebody sees us selling one of these things here and they figure out what it's about, could bring some eyes down on us.
Considering how old the stuff is, and we should also keep. I suggest also. I don't care. We should keep that star chart.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Well,
We should
at the
keep
very
the
least,
map
we copy it.
chart. I'm actually thinking that we should take these things to the elves and ask them whether they can identify them in terms of whether they were stolen from them or got away from them or whatever.
The elves have a tendency to take things.
Yeah, they would just take it.
They would say, "Oh, you found this for us. Thank you."
Goodbye.
So we make drawings of them. I take it there are no photographs, so we make drawings of them, or we let we have someone make a drawing of them.
I think the Seekers might be a better place for us to look for information about this stuff at.
Yeah,
Probably.
We keep it low key about what we're
We'll
researching.
let's just put them all back in the box, and then we'll figure it out.
And don't tell the Seekers we have it. Tell the Seekers we found a a picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, but yeah, I guess.
Keep this under a need-to-know basis, basically.
Braxon,
Don't know
do
why.
you think
you're
you can
so-
make like a hidden compartment on the ship?
Yeah, might be able to hide something in the tail.
While you were working on it?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Can
Actually-
we get the? Let's have a look at the plan.
I've got a question for Rod, actually.
I am going to say that this part was done close to the end of the 2 weeks, so you really
Yeah.
wouldn't have time to get a secret compartment built into your ship unless you wanted to take more time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I gotta wait on my shields anyway.
Yeah, I got like enough full days at the very least.
Ord
If-
doesn't want us to wait for those shields. So I think it's yes, we can do that, but not now. I think the thing is if you want Ord to put a secret compartment in, we've got two ways of doing it. We can either wall off an internal part of the ship and try and make it look as if we haven't walled it off, or we can try to get one of the unused parts of the ship and hollow it out, and that would risk making the ship weak. So I think Braxon would have to do some research into that.
What I'm gonna suggest we do with it is the boxes are secure, very secure on themselves. If we really want to, we can also put a wizard lock on top of that now.
You have got that. I haven't got the ship plans up, but there's that bit that's below the gravity plane.
Use cuts up.
That
My cat, he's trying to get in my lap.
Your dad is a cat.
No, I said that's my cat. He's trying to get in my lap.
The adventures of the next. This is our next adventure. A random cat comes up to us. We didn't know it was shape changed or anything.
Yeah.
Spy got us.
So that bit under the gravity plane, again, we don't really have the time to do it. But that bit under the gravity plane, from what I recall, there's a bit at an angle as it approaches forward, and we decided to put a deck over it, so we could build the same angle further back, making that section appear slightly smaller than it is, but still look like it was the right size to a casual observer.
Sounds good.
Isn't that where we store stuff though?
That's where we store stuff, so we would have to lose a bit of storage in order to create a secret storage compartment inside our storage compartment.
Which is fine, because we have plenty of room.
Maybe Braxon could build this while we were travelling through wild space, but it's going to take labour, isn't it? So it will be Braxon couldn't do shifts if he was doing this. So
And obviously the crew are going to know
That's
about
fine.
this.
yeah, the crew will know about it because the crew will have to help build it. But people that weren't our crew wouldn't know about it.
Mm.
If
The
you don't want the
thing-
crew to know about it, you're going to have to all help do it. We all do it secretly at night while the crew are in the pub.
Yeah, the crew would figure it out. Let's, what's this odd wall that's here? Captain, what's this wall doing here? Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, I could take the crew out for drinks while you guys did all that work.
Yeah,
Every night
It's
for a
like
week.
they're not going to notice.
Every night for a week and keep them out all night. Sure, that seems doable.
Not
It's
My
fine.
constitution.
Alcoholics. You're trying to train alcoholics.
just
Yeah, and
Anyway.
obviously
Expect them to fly the ship.
I have
obviously
above average constitution.
building secret compartments would take away from the time for doing repairs. So,
Alright.
but certainly it's it's something that could be done in the future for definite.
Okay.
I'm gonna
We'll hang
bring
on.
up the point. Why are we even bothering thinking about constructing a secret compartment? The crew already knew we had these items. Nobody else really does because we didn't tell them.
We're still playing.
So-
We're still. I think at some point we're going to get robbed.
Well then,
Why
Go
do you
back to
think
what-
we're gonna get robbed?
Because I'm a thief. That's what I do.
Do
Well,
you
then-
actually,
Obviously,
did you say that
It's
out
another
Does
loud?
bar-
Lafdul yell this out loud?
no.
I had to ask because
Lafdul said it. You should own it.
Wait, you're a thief?
No.
I just thought you were an eccentric cleric.
I open locks.
Look. We can go back to my earlier suggestion. If you want to conceal these things, and we don't have a chest big enough, I could try to build something, but I've got a ship to make. So we could build some ugly-looking furniture.
You know what?
That has these inside it, if you really want to.
we
You know
don't
what
need
I could
to
do?
hide them.
I could buy a crate,
Yeah.
an ugly crate, and we could throw it in there and put it back in our storage area. Does that sound like an idea?
Like I said, do we really need to hide them?
Hide it in plain sight, in other words.
Well, let me put it this way, Yeldin. Do you care one way or the other whether it gets hidden? I mean, everyone else seems to want to hide it. Do you really care?
I don't really care. I'm just asking, do we actually really need to hide it?
But
Bra-
then,
Braxon,
so
Braxon doesn't care about it being hidden, but if people want to hide it, he's just offering a suggestion.
So
apparently
this is
it's
well,
ugly.
hold on a second. So here's the dilemma. Some people want to hide it. Some people are saying, do we really need to? But they don't seem to have a very strong opinion. So just hide it.
I have an experience from real life, and that was when my room was searched. Everything that was in plain sight was left untouched. Everything that was slightly hidden was pulled out and pulled apart. So none of the money was found because it was just in plain sight. When people go,
I don't want to even know why your room was searched.
Yeah, there was obviously a story behind that, but
yes, there's a story, but that's not important for this particular case.
that's how Lafdul rules it.
People, when they look for something and they think it's probably hidden, they go and look in the corners. They don't look what's in front of their noses.
Right. So, but the thing is that if some people want to hide it, and some people don't really care,
And we just hide it.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're not
unless you
against that.
feel really strongly that it shouldn't be hidden, and that's fine if you do, then say so. But if you don't really feel that strongly, and you're just kind of like questioning what's the point of this, then I think at that point, especially to keep things moving, you should just say, shrug and move on. Say, all right, then you guys can hide it.
Yeah,
That
I'm
works.
fine with people hiding it. I have no problems with that.
All right, how much does a crate cost then?
It's just, I mean,
Get a good strong crate.
like 5 silver pieces.
All right, I bought it.
Iron bell.
Can it be locked? Can it be locked? And do you want me to put a wizard lock on it?
I
I
put my
want to know
hammer
if I
and
can make
shut.
locks.
Say again.
I mean, yeah, you can. It can either be nailed shut or padlocked.
Nailed shut.
Wizard locked.
I don't think you can wizard lock something that's. I don't know. Can you?
Can you wizard lock something that's been
Yeah,
nailed
I'm
shut?
not sure that you could wizard lock something that is technically a lid that's nailed.
Alright. Sounds good.
Yeah, I would say that you cannot wizard lock a lid that's just nailed on.
Isn't a wizard lock safer than a lid that's just nailed on?
Yeah, means thieves can't get at it.
Okay. In that case, let's get one that has hinges on it that can open up.
All right.
How much extra is that?
Yeah, I'd say it's the same.
Really?
Now, if you want the actual padlock for it, that's different.
I want to know if I can
Don't
make
need a
padlocks.
Don't need a padlock with a wizard lock, but maybe
I mean,
a
otherwise
really
it just
cheap one
latches.
for maybe just a really cheap one for appearances.
Lafdul, do you have locksmithing?
Oh, is that an actual? No, I don't.
Pretty sure it
I
is
should have
somewhere.
took that on.
I'll have to double check.
If I'd known about that one, I would have taken that, especially considering that's what I did with my character, his backstory.
It's
We
a
can-
door,
we
a
can talk
chest,
about it
or
later.
portal.
Yeah, but I mean, a lid that's nailed shut, I wouldn't consider a door, portal, or chest or anything like that. Like, I mean, if you took a
Yeah.
board and nailed it over a window, is that a portal? No.
It's a portal to the outside, a closed one.
Doesn't matter because I bought one with the hinges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to
Braxon
get
could
a
have made
padlock on top of that?
Braxton could have built crates, but never mind.
It's
If
fine.
this
It
was
five
locked,
silver
there's no
pieces.
need.
It's 5 silver pieces, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That.
Why
now-
did a mundane labor?
Moving on.
Yes,
Moving on.
yes.
We've
This is
got a
sad.
game to finish.
Well, it's about time to end the session anyway, unless there's more stuff that people want to do.
Lever, did you get the thing for making continual light?
She has a spell, yeah.
Isn't it third level though?
No, it's second level.
Oh, it's third level for me.
Braxon made some little symbols that had the broken sword on, and he had to enchant it with continual light. If he takes apart the bit with a fake sword on the others, would you mind casting continual light on them so we can have continual light all around the ship?
Yep. No
Do
problem.
you need any money or stuff to do that?
No.
Okay.
Well, I didn't write any down, so.
Continue.
Well, I mean, is there-
Continual light doesn't have any real spell components, right?
No, only
I'm
what
sorry?
it's cast on.
Right. Cool.
No, let's do that.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry about the cat.
I like cats, so.
All right,
It's
anything
all right.
else?
Well, Braxton, if he had any time left, he'd be looking for leads for jobs, but I guess that's going to be the next episode.
Well, Higgimus, you have a lantern or something. Do you want continual light there too?
The lantern's already got continual light built
No,
into
the
it.
other. Wasn't it
Oh,
Higgimus?
my
Also-
bullseye lantern.
Yes.
Is there a spot in something in the center of that that we can have continue lighted
You could replace the normal oil wick.
with like a
Like
stone or
diamond
something?
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
I'll replace the inside wick.
I'm not
with-
sure if it would have the same range.
Oh,
Ooh.
So if you want to, okay, let me put it this way: if you, I'll need to do some checking to see if it would have the same range. So we can say that you cast it if it does have the range, and you decide not to do it if it doesn't have the same range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Couldn't you have like a prism gemstone that reflects light in a certain way so it goes further?
No.
It's what the spell says.
Continual light has a radius. It says it has a radius of.
All right.
So even if you were able to focus the light beam to be longer somehow, it would still dissipate at that at the edge of that radius.
oh.
So
But
But
okay.
isn't the whole point? I was just wondering because a bullseye lantern's designed to have longer range, is it not?
right, that's why I'm saying that I need to double check. And we, they're contingent, they're making a contingent on whether
Yeah.
the range is the same or greater for continual light. If it's not, they'll stick with the regular lantern.
Yeah, because it's not normal light; it's magical light.
All right, anything else?
No.
Okay.
I get weapon training and daggers. That's it.
That'll cost you, if you're training with someone, which I assume that you'd kind of like go to the Thieves Guild and
Mm-hmm.
talk to them. It'll be 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right.
Just-
Then at the end of the 2 weeks period, as you're finishing up Braxon with the ship, were you guys going to be staying
I
in
did
an
want-
inn or
One
on the ship?
one more thing. I
Oh.
did want to check the magic item shops.
Okay, let's talk about that afterwards because I'm going to need to do some rolling and everything
Okay.
like that.
Mhm.
We can do that off screen. That's fine.
All right.
Does Braxon get XP for building ships?
Well, hold on. Were you guys staying at the inn that you had before, or were you
Yes.
staying?
Yeah, I figured we'd stay at the same inn.
Okay. Then near
We
the end of the
need,
2-week
my-
period, you as you're that evening, a message is delivered to you from a young man from Shoutown, who delivers a message to you that someone down in Shoutown would like to see you the next day in the early morning. That's what the message says. And the message is from... I was going to do this a little bit more, but I just want to get the hook ready for next session. It is a trader from Shoutown by the name of Mashta Nobuan. He requests your presence, late morning next day. And that's where we'll leave it off. You guys can
Okay.
pay him a visit the next day and see what he wishes to see you about. All right. All right. I want to thank you guys for playing, and thank everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
Not going to give us our XP?
Oh,
I don't think there was really any XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I
you
opened
didn't.
2 locks.
That's true. I'll figure it out. What that is.
Braxon built some ship.
No, you repaired.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to artificially inflate this episode length.
All right. Thanks for the game.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for the game.
See you guys next time.
Thank you.